Have you ever seen a cute guy in class or a pretty girl walking on campus but didn't know how to approach them? Well, I'm here to talk to Sac State students and get their personal tips on dating, and so you can get that dream date you've always wanted. So what are some of your best dating tips to meet girls on campus?
So for meeting girls on campus, I would say my best tip is to try to find girls who you have something in common with. So you're going to want to be looking at girls who have classes.
Okay.
Especially once you get out of GE lower division stuff,
Right.
when you're into upper division, you know you're going to have something in common. So there's that
That's a good
initial
start.
ground to talk to.
Never thought about that.
Yeah, personally I'll do maybe like study groups for classes. That's a great way to like.
Because you're on campus all the time.
Yeah,
Why
you're
not?
going to be on campus and like set up a separate time, maybe go grab coffee in the evening or something like that.
Kind of steer away from the educational part of it and be like,
Right,
hey, here's a
yeah.
little mini date.
And basically, you disguise studying as a mini date.
I
That's
like that.
actually my go-to.
Disguise. Okay.
My best dating tip would be get to know the person, figure out what their interests are.
Okay.
Maybe like figure out if the person, for me, like if I'm gonna be looking for a male, I'm gonna try to figure out maybe what type of sports he's into.
Okay.
So on the date we have a lot to conversate. Like
Okay,
maybe
so connect with him.
definitely, and maybe even have like a personal experience, like a story to tell them on the date.
Right, because that's important. You want to get that personal chemistry going
Definitely,
on.
yes you
Maybe
do.
stalk their Facebook.
You could definitely like look at on this Facebook, check their Twitter.
Oh, their Twitter.
Twitter,
I didn't
you know?
think about that.
Yeah, girl.
Kind
Of course.
So tell me some of your best advice on how to meet a guy on this campus.
I would probably say join the Greek system at Sac State.
Okay.
I'm a Gamma Phi.
Nice.
And right away, like right once you get into the sorority, you get to meet all the different fraternities. and
Right, you
stuff.
get to meet a lot of the males who go through, and you obviously do a lot of functions with them too.
The very
So-
first thing we do, it's called Serenades.
Oh, very
so
cool.
We basically like show off our new girls to their new guys. So.
Yeah, so that's a good way to meet guys, and obviously you guys have one thing in common, Greek system, so that's a
Exactly,
good way
yeah.
to start.
Yeah.
What about, have you had a good dating experience so far being in the Greek system?
Actually, I have a boyfriend on the football team, so I haven't dated anyone in the Greek system, but some of my really good friends have.
But you've seen it happen. You've seen love sprout out from the Greek
Yeah.
system. Well, that's good. What about a bad experience? Do you have
Bad
a bad one?
experience. I would say a bad experience. It was a different situation. It was someone I met on campus, and we were gonna go. Then we went to a bar afterwards, and when we went to the bar initially, I thought it was gonna be a one-on-one date, and she said a couple friends were there.
Oh, so she
And it was-
misconstrued the information.
Yeah, I just not given the full story. Ended up being two of her guy friends too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, she's got a story.
I have a story. I have a little story, a mini story. Okay. The guy made me pick him up. I know. And I was just trying to be nice. Maybe, he didn't have a car.
Right.
I didn't know that when I first met
You
him.
don't want to assume.
I didn't know that. And so I picked him up. We went out to eat, and I had to pay for the dinner. I know.
Oh, I would have left
I
right
know.
then and there. Not happening, guys.
Not
Sorry.
happening. But I made him find his own ride home.
Oh,
Yeah.
bravo. I love it.
Thank you.
You're awesome.